Right now, I'm at Waldheim Cemetery in Chicago. We have been looking for Podolsky. We finally found a very nice gentleman who works on the grounds here to help us find the right site for the Podolskys. So stay tuned. This is probably one of the oldest cemeteries here. Don't have all that information yet, exactly how old it is, but I will get that information. It was a long drive out here in Chicago from Evanston. Lots of lights, but it was certainly worth the drive so far. It's an amazing place. So look at all of these graves. So the Podolskys bought this whole area through their temple, I'm sure. And here's just a monument for all the Podolskys. It's absolutely beautiful. I placed a stone right here on it for all of our clan. Here's just the back of it. I think that's supposed to be a big P. So it, just to give you an idea, it's pretty big. Now we'll go look for some of their children. Here we are looking for the Podolsky graves, and thanks to Eric, who works here, we have found a lot of them. So thank you, Eric.
No problem.
And because of him, we have my great-great-grandparents, Jenny and Liza Podolsky. Here's a picture of Jenny. I have this picture at home, but now all of you can see it. At Waldheim, we are at Waldheim. And here is a picture of Lieber, her husband. So these were the parents for Louis Podolsky, who married Hannah, and Grandma Sadie and her siblings. They were their parents. So they were their grandparents.
You too.
You can see that you can't read it well, but well enough to see Jenny Podolsky, born in died in 1922, born in 1843. Wow. And here's Lizer's. He was born in 1843 and died in 1922, a month later. I don't know, I'm going to have to check my notes on that. So I didn't realize that they died so close together. So here's what it looks like from afar. It's just beautiful. I love the way they put the pictures. So I'm going to see who's right to their left. So right over to my left of my great-grandparents, Jenny and Liza, is Molly, one of their daughters, Molly Podolsky, who became a Geller. And she was born in 1881. And I think her death date was, it's very hard to make it out. Can you make that out?
I think it's 23.
1923?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like she died 1923. And now I'm going to go over and find Louis's grave. That is my great-grandfather, named after Lieber. Okay, this grave we had to ask Eric. We had to ask him to please move it. It was face down. So someone's not really taking care of it, I guess. But he was so nice, and together we moved it upright. You can barely make it out, but this is Helen Geller. Helen was Molly Podolsky's daughter, and she was buried here in 1914. Okay, we're back here. Now these are my great-grandparents, Hannah Podolsky and Louis Podolsky. Louis, they were Sadie and Sadie's parents, and unfortunately never got to meet them at all. Hannah died of uterine cancer. I'm thinking that's what I saw. And she died in 1939. Louis, and it looks like Louis died in, I have to take this graph and put it down so you can see, in 1929. Right when the Depression was. Okay, so these are my great-grandparents. Okay, right here we have Hyman Podolsky, who married a Molly Podolsky, not to be confused with Molly, one of Laser's daughters. So here's Hyman at rest, and they're together. And let's zoom in on the pictures. The pictures are pretty cool here. Especially Molly's picture. It's almost like they gave her a lavender hat. Zoom into that. That's really kind of unique. Like she wore a hat all the time. Now, Hyman's son, Frank, is buried here. Looks like they had maybe a picture of both of them on there. And it's no longer there. So, Frank died in 1973 and Gertrude in 1987. Here is Dr. Ben Levy, you can see. He was born in 1900. Now, Ben Levy was not a relative, but he lived with the family at 506 Ashland Avenue, and I guess became very close with them and a member of the family, Dr. Benjamin Levy. I was almost about to leave and I saw Libby Powell's gravestone. Let's get a nice picture of her. She is Bessie's sister, died at the age of 31 years old. And we're talking about Bessie and Sam Podolsky, Bessie's sister. And so they buried her very close by. I'm signing off for now from Waldheim Cemetery, historic Jewish cemetery where my great-great-grandparents and great-grandparents were buried in Chicago. Hope you enjoyed a slice of history, and we'll see you at the next cemetery. So I want to leave you with this. I think Waldheim is a beautiful cemetery. However, it's very overgrown. There are tons of ants crawling around, and I probably have ants crawling up my legs as we speak. The upkeep could be better. There were a lot of graves turned over. I couldn't lift one that was right by the Podolskys, so I really have no idea what was there. Otherwise, it could be a great place. Not my number one cemetery to be buried at.